Do you see this? Do you see this, Andromache? This crown that I wear was not given to me by Neoptolemus. This dress was not paid for by my husband. I brought them with me from Sparta. They were gifts from my father. Do you know him? Menelaus, king of Sparta? I am not just the wife of Neoptolemus. First and foremost, I am the daughter of Menelaus. And you know what that means? It means I can say what I like to the likes of you. You, slave woman, nothing but a prize to be won. Think that you might have the same standing in this house as me? That just because you gave him a son, you are his wife? You are trying to oust me from this place. It's your fault my husband hates me. You've turned him against me with your spells and your witchcraft. You've made sure I can't give him the one thing that he wants from me. Typical of your kind. Eastern women with your vile magics. Well, no one in this house will give you anything. I've made sure of it. Not the servants, certainly not me. And not the goddess of this house, Peleus' wife, whose shrine you now cower at. If you want the gods to help you, you need to learn to behave with a little humility first. Put aside your airs and graces and understand the reality of your situation. You know what your role is now? Not bearing princelings to kings, scrubbing floors. Frankly, I expected nothing better from an Easterner. The very idea. Going to bed with the son of your husband's killer, and the killer of your husband's son. But still, I hear your people are tempted by all sorts of perversions. That's barbarians for you. Well, here in Greece, it is the custom that one man should have one wife, not two.
How old are you, Hermione? Not a child, no, but still not old enough to know any better. Wisdom comes through age and through experience. And you, little girl, have no idea what you're talking about. But you're right, I am a slave. And as a slave, I have no rights to speak to you and be heard. I'll speak anyway. And even if you do listen, I know the justice of what I say will be lost on you. I know there's every chance. Simply speaking the truth will cost me dearly, but speak I will. I'll answer the charges you lay against me. Firstly, why would you imagine I thought I stood a chance of ousting you from Neoptolemus' bed? Is Troy such a mighty city these days compared to Sparta? Am I a free woman and an appealing prospect? Where does my confidence come from? Is it in my youth, my rich dowry, my powerful friends? Maybe it's in the hopes that I'll give birth to a whole brood of little slaves. Did you really think any child of mine would be accepted as ruler here, even if you never give them one? I'm sure the people here would love the idea of being ruled by the son of Andromache, heir to the glory of Troy. I have not drugged your husband. No potion of mine is to blame for how he feels about you. If he hates you, maybe that is because of how you are around him. Sparta is everything whilst you talk about your new home with disdain. Menelaus is greater in your mind than Achilles. How could you expect your husband not to hate you when you have nothing but contempt for him? And yet, you're so anxious that he looks only to you. You won't let so much as a drop of rain touch his face. But then, your mother was hardly a model wife. Maybe you should try looking for other examples to live by.
dare you sit there and lecture me on morality? Telling me about right and wrong as if you're somehow better than me?
All I can tell you is how I see things.
Well, I hope the way that you see things and the way that I see things never coincide.
You are young. That is your excuse. But one day you will be ashamed of what you're talking about.
But you're doing more than just talking. You're poisoning his mind with your power.
Stop going on about your marriage.
Do you think it's some small thing to me?
Well, of course not, but everything that's wrong can be fixed by changing your behaviour.
This is Greece. I will not be lectured on the customs of barbarians.
You think we don't know right from wrong?
Your clever words won't save you from death.
Thetis protects me. As long as I sit at her shrine, you wouldn't dare touch me.
Thetis hates Trojans as much as I do. Trojans killed Achilles, her son.
It was Helen who started the war, your mother.
You be quiet about my mother.
Fine, I have no more to say.
You will tell me one more thing. The thing I came out here to find out. When will you leave this shrine?
The moment you can promise me my safety.
I will burn this palace to the ground, if that's what it will take.
Go ahead. Paint the altar with blood. The gods are watching.
Barbarian witch! You'll come away from this shrine, and you'll do so willingly too. They could nail you to the ground, and I'll make you move before your darling Neoptolemus returns.